Welcome everybody, it's Bobby. Welcome to my YouTube channel and to the 12 Days of Christmas Countdown blog hop for Country Craft Creations. The project I've decided to do today is these little gift bags. They're so lightweight they'll actually hang on the tree, or you can sit them up on the mantle, put them under the tree. They hold a lot more than you would think. They're just really cute little bags. The first couple I made, well, this is the very first one I made, and it's a bag that I had in my stash. I'll show you how they come. I've had these for a really long time, but they're really stubborn paper. They're hard to work with, and I thought it would be neat to have these because then you could fold them flat and store them. But I didn't like the way they set up as well. So this is the first one, and I put a little, I used the frosted paper, and I put one of the little wobblers behind these penguins. This was from the sticker sheet, and then I added some little snowflakes that I had in my stash, and I had some of these little paper clips that somebody had sent to me, so I put one of those on the bag. And that you can put candies in them, or any kind of little treat. And I just shredded up some tissue paper that you normally wrap your presents with for this one. And then the second one, I decided to make the sides flush instead of like this. Now this one won't fold down, but I like the way it stands up. I feel like it's sturdier and more square. I don't have anything in this one right now, but I just tied some little bells around it. And that one turned out real cute. The third one, I used the frosted paper, and I made it from the artisan cardstock in the blue, I think it's denim blue. And this was one of the papers also. I just thought it turned out really cute. And in this one I have a package of hot chocolate, some little mini marshmallows, and a peppermint stick. And then in the third one, I used a ribbon for the handle, and I added another one of the little paper clips and a couple of candies that was in my stash. I just constantly pick up things from time to time if I see something I think's cute and it's really cheap, and I just stick it back, and eventually I'll find a use for it. So that's where this came from. But if you have a new baby coming in your family this year, how about a little passy, a pair of socks, and a little teething toy. So it turned out real cute. You can just do all kinds of things. If you have someone that you want to give a little gift to that's maybe under the weather, you can do Kleenex. And this one I just wrapped a piece of the cardstock around and used an oval die cut that I had and just punched a hole in it. So you could do some Kleenex and cough drops, or you could do a cup of soup and some little crackers. You can just do all kinds of things with these. But I thought I'd show you today how I made the ones from cardstock using the Frosted collection. So let me move these four out of the way. We're doing Jingle Bells here. And the Frosted collection is, the Frosted collection is by Photoplay. And here's the sticker sheet. I've just used one of the stickers so far, but it looked really cute on the wobbler. So what we need to make this little box or bag is one piece, and this one is the red artisan cardstock, and it is cut at 6.5 by 10. Then you'll want to put the 6.5 at the top of your scoreboard like this, and you'll score it 1/2 and 4.5. Then you'll turn it around this way with your 10 at the top, and you'll score it at 2 3/4. Right here, 2 3/4. Then 4 3/4, 7.5, and 9.5. And this is going to leave your 1/2 inch to fold under to seal the bag together. So what you want to do, a little bit of cutting here. Get rid of this bag. This little tiny square up here at the top, we want to cut that out. And then we want to cut this long piece out down here. Okay. Now we want to cut up on all 3 of these lines, just to this next score line. And this is going to be the bottom of your box. These are the tabs on the ends, so you want to taper those just a little bit. This one as well. And this one. Get a hold of it. Okay. Now you really don't need all this length on these little tabs that are going to fold under, so I always trim about a 1/2 inch off of them. Just makes it easier when you're squaring up your box. You don't have all that in there. Okay, so let's burnish all our score lines. Here it is. So we want to fold these under. This one also. And we'll get this 1/2 inch at the top. This is just going to give a rolled edge at the top. You can actually cut yours at 6 instead of 6.5 if you want to get 2 out of 1 sheet of cardstock. But I like this rolled edge so that when you close the box, it's got a nice finished edge at the top, and that's why that 1/2 inch is there. Okay, so let's do these. So make sure your edges line up, your top edge. Oops. And one more. Okay. Now we can actually decorate these 4 panels. I'm not going to do the inside because it's going to be stuffed full of things, so I don't think we need to do that. But you can if you want to, for sure. So we're going to take our cardstock, and I like to double mat them. I think it makes the box a little sturdier, or the bag. Plus I just think it looks good. But you don't have to if you don't want to. So we're just going to put this down. Oh, come on. Okay. There's that one. And I'm going to use the stripes, which is the back side of it, for the end panels. So there is this. Doesn't take long at all to put these together. Really quick. And these would be nice gifts to give people that you work with, maybe in your office, or neighbors or school teachers. You could put some Kleenex and pencils and pens in there and make a little tag to tie on the handle saying who it's to and from. Be really, really cute. So here's the last piece. Okay, so we can mount these on the red cardstock. Oh, before we do that, we need to glue this down. About got ahead of myself, but I do want to, whoops, taper these little edges here so I don't have any overhang there. Okay, now we'll glue these down. This little rolled edge, it just gives it a finished look, but like I said, you don't have to do that if you don't want to. So we're going to fold this under. Well, did I not get enough glue? Here we go. Here we go. Make sure we've got a nice edge here. Okay. Now we're ready to put it together. We put these panels on. It's just easier while it's flat. It's easier to burnish it down. Okay. Make sure I'm in the right place here. There's that one. There's that one. And one more to go. Okay, and there's that one. Now, we can glue this down. We'll add our glue here. Let me, I thought I angled these and I didn't. Just a tad. Just trim them up a little. Okay, so we'll bring this half over, and it should line up perfectly. So there is your basic box. And then all we have to do, get this sweater off, I'm getting too warm. Is to fold these little two guys inside. Just put a little drop of glue on there. And we'll seal it from the inside. And then this one is going to go down here. And this one here, but before you glue it, check and make sure. You may want to trim a little bit off of here, which I do. Just a sliver so I don't have any overhang of the edges. Just a tiny. And I think I'll do this one as well. Okay. That one in and this one in. Be sure you've squared it up good. And put your glue up under there. And there's your little bag. And then you can put this down here and make sure those two are stuck together. And then you've got your two handles. I just cut two 7-inch strips that are a 1/2 inch wide. And then I cut two strips of the pattern paper that are 3/8 inch. And I just glued them together to make the handles. So if you take your bone folder and kind of curl it a little bit, just kind of train it how you want it to go. We'll glue our handles on and it's ready to fill. Grab a couple clothespins here. Okay. Alright, we just want to glue this down just shy of the inside, the edge of it. Just inside the edge a little bit. And we'll put a paper clip on there, paper clip, clothespin to hold it straight. And we'll go around to the back and do the same thing. To get them as even as you can. Okay. And this little guy's just going to curl around and attach right to the inside, like that. So we need another clothespin. Kind of hard with these are little. Get your fingers in there to hold it in place. Okay. Okay, we're going to attach this one right inside that edge. Give it just a few seconds to set up so that glue holds it down good. And then we'll fill it with the tissue paper shredded. Can you get that for me, honey? Okay. We should be able to take them off now. Doesn't take too long. It dries pretty quick. And then we'll fill it with our little tissue paper. Decide what kind of gift we want to put in it. And there you go. There's your little gift bag. Isn't that just the cutest little thing? And then, like I said, you can add the paper clips, these little clothespins. I'll get another reindeer out here. You know, just think of the people that you have to give gifts to and what their life is like, what would they like, you know, and just pick out things that you know that goes with their lifestyle and fill up a little bag. So it's just really, really cute. So I hope you enjoyed this video. In order to be qualified for the gift cards or whatever that's being given away at the end, you need to go through the entire blog, watch all of the videos. I believe you need to like, subscribe, and comment to be considered for the giveaways. But there will be several of us in this, so you'll have a good chance, several chances actually, to win a gift card or whatever the different designers are giving away. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you on my second project. Thank you. Bye. Hi everyone, it's Bobby. This is my second project for the 12 Days of Christmas Countdown, December 1st through 12th, by Country Craft Creations design team. And what I chose to do this time was kind of a pay it forward or follow the golden rule, as I was taught as a child. And this is just a little basket that I had in my stash. I actually have several of these that I put little smaller items in my craft room. And I just shredded up some tissue paper in red, white, and green. I added this little Santa tin. I think it's a gift card tin. I have this sprig of holly and leaves, has a little drum in it, and I just tied some bells to each of the handles. What I wanted to do was a project to involve children, the smaller ones in the family, so I Googled and I came up with this site, The Red Tricycle, and it came up with a kindness calendar, and it gave you all kinds of ideas of things that the smaller children can do to kind of pay it forward during the holidays. So I had a bunch of, several packages actually, of little cards and envelopes. So I used my frost paper and I covered each of the envelopes and numbered them 1 through 12 all the way down. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And then I took the cards and I just got back on Google and got some graphics to go along with some of the ones that I chose to put in my envelopes. This one just says, help fold and put away clean laundry. This one, I think, let me see what something about making cookies. Deliver homemade cookies to a neighbor. This one is pay for the coffee of the person in line behind you. This one is make sure you tip a server for their good hard work. This one just says pick up, oh that's, I guess that was Lynn, I thought. Pick up litter on the street. Put a few coins in an expired parking meter, which I know we don't see parking meters very often anymore, but they are out there in some places. This one is donate a bag of pet food to a local shelter. This one is put your cell phone away or turn it off during mealtime and talk with your family. This one is help an elderly or disabled person to cross the street. This one is open the door for someone. This one is pay an overdue fine for someone at the library for a stranger. And this one says make a basket of fruit or food for a person in need. So each one of these will go in the envelope and down in here. And my thinking was the younger kids could pull out an envelope each day, and whatever the task was, then they would do that task. And it's a good way to teach them. And you may already have something you're doing in your family along these lines, but it never hurts during the holidays to remember that there are a lot more unfortunate people than we are, no matter what shape our life is in. You don't have to look very far to see somebody that's having harder times. So I'm just going to put these in the basket. And what I've decided to do for my giveaway is, I believe Tamara's requirement is that you like, subscribe, and comment on each of the design team members' videos to be in a drawing. And I don't know what the others are giving away yet, but what I'm going to do is donate this basket to someone with all the cards and the contents as you see it here. So if you like, subscribe, and make a comment on each of the 10 videos, I believe there's 10, then you will be in the drawing for this basket. And once the project is over, then I'll do the random drawing and see whose name comes up, and somebody's going to win this basket. Alright, thanks for joining us. Have a great day and a Merry Christmas to everyone. Bye.